Wow. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to the Elimination Chamber. Just want to let you guys know, my voice is killing me after the Elimination Chamber today, so I really got excited throughout it, so if my voice sounds a little bit croaky, you know why. Man, the ending to the Elimination Chamber, man, was shocking. But we'll talk about that when we get to it. The show kicked off with the Women's Elimination Chamber. I have to say, I was kind of surprised with quite a few things about this match. We saw the return of Jade Cargill. She made her return and she beat the crap out of Naomi, because she's assuming Naomi. I guess they believing Naomi was the one that attacked Jade Cargill. And if this is the case, that Naomi was the one that attacked Jade Cargill, I'm going to be super disappointed, because it really should be Bianca. It really should be Bianca. And if it's just going to be Naomi, then I'm going to be very disappointed about that. Because it really shouldn't have been Naomi. It really should have been Bianca Belair, but I guess, you know, when you got an interesting storyline and you got to deliver something really good, I guess there's always going to be a hit and misses. So anyway, so Naomi was out of the match because of Jade Cargill's attack. Bayley got eliminated by Liv Morgan, which I was definitely not expecting. I was definitely expecting Bayley to take out Roxanne Perez, or vice versa, or vice versa between them. But Liv Morgan took out the role model. Alexa Bliss eliminated Roxanne with a Twisted Bliss. And Liv Morgan eliminated Alexa Bliss with a sneaky roll-up. So that's the second time now Liv Morgan has gotten the upper hand on Alexa Bliss. So far the only person that has beaten Alexa Bliss, well, should the Royal Rumble really count, but the only person that has gotten the upper hand on Alexa Bliss is Liv Morgan. You know, since her return after 2 years. And then people were like, some fans were like, Alexa Bliss looked like she didn't even know who Jade Cargill was when Jade Cargill came back. And at first I was thinking to myself, well, yeah, she's been gone for 2 years. But at the same time, Alexa Bliss could have easily been watching back home and all that. You could have argued and said the same thing, that she wouldn't know who Roxanne Perez was. But, you know, it's hard to argue with that. But I find that pretty stupid. Kind of a stupid thing to say, like, oh, how would Alexa Bliss not know who Jade Cargill is? Well, yeah, she would know, obviously. She would know. But even if she didn't know, who the hell cares? Who the hell cares if she did or if she didn't? But, anyway, Super Bianca does it again, and she is the winner again. And I swear to God, man, like, this woman barely ever loses. Like, she's been doing this babyface thing for 5 years since she got called up to the main roster, and it's still the same damn thing with her. Why? Oh, why are we gonna have her win the Elimination Chamber, but yet someone like Roxanne Perez who could have benefited more from winning the Elimination Chamber? I'm not trying to say Roxanne losing to Alexa Bliss was a bad thing. I'm just saying, why does it have to be Bianca? We've seen Bianca pushed so heavily for the last 5 years. And she's still the same character that she was for 5 years. Bianca Belair barely ever puts anyone over. Like, she couldn't even have the decency to drop the tag team titles. Like, Bianca is just way too protected. This woman is way too protected. And even when she does lose matches, she gets protected. She gets protected from the losses Like, she barely ever loses clean. There's rarely ever a time you will find Bianca Belair losing a match clean. If she's to lose a match, something has to happen to protect her. And I just do not understand it. And also, I'm so sick of this whole narrative that Bianca Belair is undefeated at WrestleMania when she really isn't. And before anyone said... And I told people that she's not undefeated at WrestleMania. She lost on a pre-show. And then I heard people say, pre-shows don't count. Like, you're going to ruin this record by saying that she's lost on a pre-show? That's stupid. Well, yes, I am going to ruin her record because of that. Because how the frig do you count? How in the frig do you say it doesn't count for Bianca Belair, but in the history books it counted for Becky, Bayley, and Sasha, and everybody else involved in that match? Everyone else that was involved in that pre-show battle royal that year, Bayley, Becky, and Sasha were all in that battle royal that year. WrestleMania 34 was when Bianca Belair made her debut, and she was in that battle royal. How dare people say it doesn't count for Bianca, but WWE counts that for everyone else? Oh, it counted as a loss for Bayley, it counted as a loss for Becky, and it counted as a loss for Sasha. That match was added to Sasha Banks' losing record. If that battle royal never counted, then that means Sasha really should have been 1-5, not 1-6. But no, they counted it. So it counts. WWE just doesn't want to count it because, oh, it ruins Bianca Belair's undefeated streak. They just want to erase it from history and act like it never happened. It's a joke. It happened. Bianca Belair is not undefeated at WrestleMania. She never was. I don't care what anyone says. It counts. If it counts for Becky, if it counts for Bayley, and if it counts for Sasha, and it counts for everyone else that was a part of that Battle Royal, it should count for Bianca too. But it doesn't. It's bogus and it's stupid. I really hope Rhea Ripley beats Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, but because Bianca Belair is this friggin' Supergirl that never loses, I'm fully expecting Rhea Ripley to drop her title to Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. And then they can continue this fake undefeated streak that she doesn't have. We then get Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. I gotta be honest, I didn't really care for this tag team match. Yes, it was more for Trish Stratus because she's from Canada. But the only thing that really surprised me was that Tiffany Stratton pinned Nia Jax. I was fully expecting it to be the same old thing. Oh yeah, Candice LeRae's there to take the loss because, gotta protect Nia Jax. But no, Nia Jax took the clean loss. She took the prettiest moonsault, and that was it for the Irresistible Force. She took the clean loss, and please, for the love of God, be the end of this feud. I do not want to see Nia Jax interacting with Tiffany Stratton anymore. I want Tiffany to now put her full attention on Charlotte Flair now. She needs to have her full attention on Charlotte Flair now. We then get the unsanctioned match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and it was definitely one of the best matches on the card. Kevin Owens ended up winning a grueling match. They even brought in some barbed wire on a steel chair, which looked pretty cool. But overall, yeah, really fun match. Kevin Owens won. And my boy Randy Orton made his return. And my boy Randy Orton made his return here to get his hands on Kevin Owens. And yeah, I'm looking forward. I think Kevin Owens and Randy Orton is a match I can be invested in at WrestleMania. A lot of the matches that I think Triple H is giving us at WrestleMania don't feel WrestleMania material, if you ask me. And then we get the main event, or the last match for the main event. It is the Men's Elimination Chamber match. John Cena ultimately wins the Men's Elimination Chamber. And I swear to God, man, I do not understand what Triple H sees in Logan Paul. I genuinely don't. I genuinely do not understand why this company continues to treat Logan Paul like he's a big deal. Like, this man is a dipshit. This man is a dipshit in real life. But clearly WWE don't care about that. Oh, we don't care that he's an asshole in real life. He makes us money. They don't care that he's a dickhead in real life. They don't care that he and his brother Jake Paul are two of the biggest idiots in America. They don't care. As long as they're making them money, that doesn't matter to them. It doesn't matter to them as long as Logan Paul is getting in all the cash for WWE. They generally do not care. And Logan Paul doesn't belong in the ring with guys like John Cena, CM Punk, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre. He doesn't belong in the ring against guys like that. He doesn't. He genuinely does not. And it's stupid how WWE is trying to treat him as if that he belongs in WWE. Oh, say what you want about Logan Paul, but he's a tremendous athlete. Like, seriously. It's stupid. He does not belong in a WWE ring. I've never liked him, and I never will. He can impress me with his incredible moves all he wants. But in reality, this guy's a dickhead. And WWE is not, and WWE is not going to succeed in making me like this guy. So Damian Priest eliminates Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre loses his shit. Logan Paul eliminates Damian Priest. CM Punk takes out Logan Paul. Thank God. I really didn't want Logan Paul to be there at the end. Seth gets eliminated by Punk. And then John Cena takes advantage of Seth Rollins stomping CM Punk. And then John Cena wins. Cody Rhodes comes out to congratulate him. And then we get to the main event. The main part of the show. The big thing that was about the show. Is Cody Rhodes going to sell out? Is he going to sell his soul to the TKO boss, The Rock? Now, this segment, I had no idea what was going to happen. I had no idea what was truly going to happen. I thought with John Cena being out there, I thought like maybe Cody Rhodes was going to agree. But then John Cena sways his opinion. But that was not the case. Cody Rhodes always chooses the fans over The Rock. And the best part was, Cody Rhodes told The Rock to go F himself, and it was completely uncensored. Completely uncensored. No bleeping. The word was literally said. The word was literally said, and there was no censoring involved. Crazy. But as Cody Rhodes and John Cena embrace and they hug and they get themselves ready for their big Mania match, The Rock does this. And then John Cena attacks Cody Rhodes. John Cena turns heel for the first time in 20 years. I was genuinely shocked. It was the most shocking thing I've ever seen. This has to be one of the most shocking heel turns since Stone Cold Steve Austin turned heel and joined up with Vince McMahon. And I guess, and also when Hulk Hogan joined the NWO as well, I guess that's up there too. But man, there is, and I do not want to hear anyone complain about what happened at the Royal Rumble anymore. Jey Uso's victory was the right decision to make. If it wasn't for John Cena losing the Royal Rumble, this whole situation wouldn't have happened. This whole situation never would have happened if John Cena successfully tossed Jey Uso out of the ring. So I do not want to hear any complaints. I don't want to hear any complaints about what happened with John Cena tonight. I do not want to hear any complaints. I don't want to hear anyone whinging about anything. I don't want to hear any complaints. I will give Triple H his credit for doing something that Vince McMahon never had the guts to do, and that is turn John Cena heel. I will give him his credit for that. I will give him his praise for that. But other than that, I kind of wish he started doing more stuff like that for the women. I kind of want him to start doing more intriguing storylines like that for the women's division and treat the women's division as equally as the men's. But that's all I've got for you guys. John Cena is now a heel. I really enjoyed John Cena's heel turn. If you guys want to see my reaction to it, I've got a reaction video. I did a reaction video to it. Be sure to check that out. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I need to rest my voice.